So next we have His Grace Mukund Chaitanya Prabhu. So Mukund Chaitanya Prabhu is recently come to Singapore, and he has been rendering various services. So like on Saturday evenings, he participates in the our cooking for the Saturday evening program. And actually he's from Pune only, Prabhuji. So you might be also knowing him. So he was the PM of project manager of COET Voice before he came here. And now he's here with his family, and he has taken a Chaitanya Charitamrit set. So over to you.
Okay, Mukunda Chaitanya Prabhu, huh?
Mukunda Chaitanya Prabhu.
Yeah, are you there?
Yes, Prabhu, I'm there. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you switch on your video?
Yes, Prabhu, I have turned on my video. Is it not visible?
Yeah, please. Okay.
I can hear you, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji, for giving your association today. Especially, it was inspiring to know the fight or flight situation, because it's many times in life we run into that situation.
It's a real life situation for all of us. Yeah.
And it happens in every aspect, like from job, from the family situation, and many times devotional service also. If extra service is given, whether I should do it or go back to home and relax. So practically I encountered many times in my life. So it was good to know how we come over that. And also how threefold, how we have to balance household, professional and devotional. So that's the art and science and mercy of the devotees. So it was very inspiring to hear it from you.
You are working there, Prabhu? Yeah.
Yeah, Prabhu. I just shifted last year here, and unfortunately then COVID happened. So there was no much happening. So I just came here last year, and I got married last year.
You were taking care of the COET when you were there in Pune, huh?
Yes, Prabhuji, and GGD also. I came from GGD and then I was in COET.
Correct. I have been to COET when you were there, I remember. Huh?
Yes, Prabhuji. Me and Sujit Prabhu used to be there initially.
Okay, very good, very wonderful. So, you are married and settled there in Singapore now?
Yes, Prabhuji.
And you are going to the programs of Devakan Prabhu regularly. Very nice.
Yes, Prabhu.
That's a beautiful community. You can, you have practiced in your college days. Now, in your married life, you can practice very nicely. Wonderful. And you have Bhagavatam or you have Chaitanya Charitamrita?
No, Prabhuji. I took the Chaitanya Charitamrita because I
always
felt
Bhagavatam with you.
Yes, Prabhuji. I always felt very connected with this, because here are very practical stories, I feel, because in Bhagavatam sometimes we hear that devotees going to Brahmaloka, Priyavrat Maharaj plowing the whole world, and sometimes but in Bhagavata, Chaitanya Charitamrita, like devotees they're going for Harinam, okay, we also go for Harinam. And here devotees felt tired, they took Prasadam, okay, we also take Prasadam. Chaitanya Charitamrita Prabhu taking out that. So I felt very related.
Exactly, because the CC teaches Vaishnava Sadachar very well. Yeah, that Chaitanya Charitamrita teaches you how Vaishnava should deal with each other. That's a very nice lot of practical life lesson learning. That's true, yeah, that is true. Yeah, I can say a word about one thing. You know, the material world is all about Jivo Jivasya Jivanam. No, people exploit one another. The animals also eat one another. Like you see tiger eating a deer, frog eating a fly, snake eating a frog, eagle eating a snake, like that. It's called ecological cycle. It's all about Jivo Jivasya Jivanam. Whereas the spiritual world is just the opposite. Jio Jinedo. Live and let live. So the Srimad Bhagavatam also teaches the same thing. And Chaitanya Charitamrita also, Lord Chaitanya teaches the same thing. Don't hurt other living beings. See everybody as a Krishna's devotee. Vasudhayeva Kutumbakam, one family. And give up the animal propensity of exploiting and harming others. And rather consider oneself Gopi Bhartuhu Padakamalayur, Dasa Dasa Anudas. Accepting oneself as servant of Krishna's devotees, and rendering service with humility, tolerance, respect, and no expectation of respect from anyone. And with these four sublime qualities, one should render service. Lord Chaitanya taught this. So, one of the amazing things with Lord Chaitanya is, even in the Jharikanda forest, he taught that by the chanting of the holy name, even the animals can give up their animalistic propensity. The tiger and the deer were dancing together. in that forest. And Mahaprabhu later on went to one lake where he was chanting his Gayatri. And then he saw a dozen huge forest elephants had come to the lake. So he threw water on them, splashed water on them, and made them chant Hare Krishna. And all the elephants chanted Hare Krishna. They also chanted. So in this way, Mahaprabhu taught that the Mahamantra chant can purify the heart of even animals. What to speak of human beings? Human beings are already evolved in comparison to animals. They can very easily chant and pick up. So therefore, to go from the Jivo Jivasa Jivanam platform to the Jio Jinedo platform, where we can see all living entities, our brothers and sisters, with Lord Krishna as the Supreme Father. So therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, there is no religion in this world as sublime, as pure, as transcendental as the religion given by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He said, it's a na bhuto na bhavishyati. It will not be there, because all the religions actually create a fight, like Hindu and Christian fight, Hindu and Muslim fight, Indians and Pakistan fight, whites and blacks fight, Germans and Jews fight. So if somebody identifies with a state or with a country or with a caste or creed or color or nationality or religion, they will all fight. But Krishna consciousness is universal religion, love of God. Anybody from any walk, every jiva has his dharma towards God, which is love of God. So Chaitanya Charitamrita is a very sublime scripture. You read it nicely, regularly, and teach this and bring people to the platform of universal love. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Krishna.